Hey Siri. My Apple Watch has been charging all night. I have this little charging stand from ESR. This is nice because my watch can sit on the back of it, my phone can sit here with MagSafe, and then there's a little spot for my AirPods here as well. I also showed you guys last time my home screen setup, and it stays exactly how it was before because I just love having my diary here in the middle of the screen. I can see the time, I can see the date, I can see the temperature, and I can see what I'm doing this morning. Why don't you even be in the vlog? Hey Siri, set a timer for 2 minutes. Hey Siri, what's the temperature going to be like in Manchester today?
The high temperature today will be 17 degrees.
That is unbelievably hot for here, for reference. The lift in our apartment building is broken, which is fine if you live a couple of stories up, but we live up 5 flights of stairs. So for the past week, we've been climbing 5 flights of stairs. To be fair, it's probably good for my fitness. Hey Siri, navigate me to Cafe Nero on Deansgate.
Which Cafe Nero Deansgate?
Play some tennis today.
Hey Siri, start tennis workout.
Starting your workout.
Perfect, thank you.
Thank you.
Watch comes into play.
Pick it up, pick it up, pick it up. You see the drippy, I'm fitted up. Hop in my car and the giddy up. Secure the bag, yeah, I get the bus.
Okay, so lovely little morning with the family. Had a nice brunch, little walk, and now I'm home and it's time to shower because I am very, very sweaty. Hey Siri, will I need a coat tonight?
The low will be 14 degrees tonight.
Hey Siri, what time do I need to leave to get to Eccles Gateway at 6 p.m. tonight? I think this is one of my main bugbears with the Apple Watch, is when you ask it instructions that require more than one step, it really struggles with them. And I think that's just the problem with Siri. It just doesn't seem smart enough to do complex things. Asking it simple things like, what is the weather? How do I get here? Send a message. It can do pretty well, but ask it something with a couple of steps in and it falls over at the first hurdle. Using voice memos on the Apple Watch is something that I tend to do all of the time. And that's why I have it on my home screen, is because whenever I think of an idea for a video or something work related or anything really, random thoughts, I can stick it on a voice note when I'm driving, when I'm walking, wherever I am. So to do that, all I need to do is hit the voice notes button on my home screen, hit the big button, and now we're recording. Here's a good video idea. I used my Apple Watch Ultra 2 instead of my iPhone for a day. It's not original, but might get views. Big lump of ice. Raspberries. Vanilla protein powder. I do like the way it kind of looks like a strawberry milkshake. I've also tried a few different bands for the Apple Watch, but the one I find most comfortable and that I keep going back to is this Ocean band. I kind of like the white Ocean band as well. It looks pretty clean. When you look at pictures of it, it looks like there's dirt on it, but there's no dirt on it at all. It's just the shadow off of the ridges, and that's why it kind of looks a bit like that. But I do love this Ocean band, and the fact that it's completely waterproof, you can use it for diving if you wanted to on that rare occasion. Work done, well, as much work as I could do in that short space of time. This evening I'm doing an out-of-hours shift as a GP, so you can work in the evenings and you take calls from 111, advice calls from ambulances, from patients who've been streamed from A&E to see a GP. That's what I'm doing this evening. We are on the way to work, and as always, in mad rush. If you've watched the vlog for long enough, you'll know that I don't think there is a day where I'm running nicely, leisurely to try and get to work. Pretty much every time, no matter how much time I have, I am running, not late, but kind of like just on time / a few minutes late. But never more than that. Never more than that. That's the the key. Working as a GP, I actually use my Apple Watch all the time at work as well. For example, if someone comes in and they've got an infection and I want to check their heart rate, then I can take their pulse very quickly with a tap of the button, set a 30-second timer to check it for them. The Apple Watch obviously has features like ECG and oxygen saturation checking. I've got my own machines for those things, so I don't need the Apple Watch, but I guess in an emergency you could use it and that might be useful. It is now 11 o'clock at night. Where did that day go?